In travel news, for April 25th, 2023, we talk about more strikes in France that will affect travel. Massive delays expected for travelers flying into Montego Bay, Jamaica, and Indonesia is considering a tourist tax to combat poorly behaved travelers. But before we begin, I'm Brandon with the Adept Traveler, a travel agency that makes travel so easy. Even a blind person can do it. And now, today in travel. In response to a series of incidences involving disrespectful tourists, Indonesia is considering the implementation of a tourist tax. The nation's tourism and creative economy minister has confirmed that the possibility of such a tax is under review. The decision is expected to be made in the coming weeks after a thorough assessment of the proposal. Opposition to this proposed tax has arisen from business groups who fear that the added cost might discourage tourists from visiting the country. This concern comes at a critical time for Bali's travel sector as it is striving to recover from the impact of the recent pandemic. However, this is not the first instance of a tourist tax being suggested. Earlier this month, Indonesia's coordinating maritime affairs and investment minister proposed a similar idea to transform Bali into a quality tourism destination rather than a mass tourist hotspot. Bali, known for its stunning natural beauty, terraced rice fields, and world-class surfing opportunities, has attracted millions of international visitors each year. With tourism making up about 60% of the local economy, the island has been grappling with the consequences of ill-mannered tourists. Locals have been increasingly frustrated with the inappropriate behavior, ranging from disrespectful acts at sacred sites to dangerous driving on local roads. One luxury travel planning company owner shared that the lack of respect for Bali's culture and environment has reached unacceptable levels. The proposed tourist tax is only one of the latest measures being considered to combat the island's issue with disrespectful visitors. Other initiatives include reducing the number of visitors allowed and promoting responsible behavior among those who do come to the island. In an effort to encourage responsible tourism, Bali's tourism board recently launched an advertising campaign outlining their new approach. Additionally, the island announced last month its plans to prohibit tourists from renting motorbikes following numerous incidences of visitors disregarding local traffic laws. The potential implementation of a tourist tax in Indonesia highlights the country's commitment to preserving the beauty and cultural integrity of its popular destinations. By fostering a sense of respect and responsibility among visitors, the nation aims to create a more sustainable and enjoyable experience for both tourists and locals alike. Staffing shortages and a massive influx of international travelers have resulted in long lines and even longer waits for passengers at Jamaica's largest airport, Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay. Between January and March, the airport experienced a 94% increase in arrivals compared to the same period in 2022, amounting to over 1 million people, according to Jamaican tourism minister. This record high number of travelers during Jamaica's tourist high season has led to extended queues and waiting times. Jamaica's government is working on speeding up the process with better technology and eliminating the need to fill out paperwork upon arrival. Jamaica's Prime Minister said that Sangster International is currently undergoing a $70 million modernization and expansion project scheduled to be completed by 2025. The project aims to make Jamaica more competitive with other countries in the region. The airport upgrade project is part of the Tourism Ministry's plan to grow tourism to over 5 million visitors annually by 2025, a 35% increase from the 3.7 million travelers who arrived in 2022. As part of the upgrade, Sangster International's runway is being lengthened. The immigration hall and departure lounge will be expanded, and at least 60 new self-serve kiosks will be installed. To avoid the lines, passengers have the option to use expedited services such as Club Mobay, which provides a VIP experience for arriving and departing guests. With personalized service, including fast-track access through immigration and security, travelers can save time and enjoy a hassle-free airport experience. This situation highlights the importance of using a travel advisor, as we are aware of options such as Club Mobe that can enhance and streamline your travel experience. Travel advisors stay up to date on the latest developments and offerings in the travel industry, ensuring that their clients are well informed and prepared for potential delays or issues. Travelers planning to visit France during the May Day weekend should brace themselves for potential disruptions as French workers continue to protest against pension age increases. Adding to the travel chaos, a strike by the UK border force on April 28th is anticipated to exacerbate difficulties for travelers connecting through London Heathrow on their way to France. The U.S. Department of State has issued updated travel advice for France, noting that trade unions have announced large-scale demonstrations and coordinated industrial action on May 1st. Multiple sectors will be affected, including transport networks. Industrial action may start the evening before the strike day and last for several days. Travelers are advised to monitor the media, check with operators before traveling, avoid demonstrations, and follow the advice of local authorities. Protests in central Paris and other parts of France since mid-March have sometimes turned violent and could lead to disruptions in road travel. Eurostar has updated its website to warn customers of ongoing strikes in France since March 7th, with new mobilization days possibly announced at short notice. The company will update its website and contact affected customers if timetable changes become necessary due to the strikes. Today on Travel is brought to you by The Adept Traveler, a travel agency that specializes in making travel easier for everyone, from the novice traveler to the expert traveler. From the able-bodied traveler to the disabled traveler, everybody deserves to travel well. Until next time, travel well, my friends.